You suddenly register a buzzing in your senses. It's getting louder and your head starts to throb. Somewhere nearby, a mini cataclysm has begun. Are they not even called portal storms anymore? Or no, I see portal storm on the side still. Okay, now for us to really buckle down and learn about the wooden shaft. I would like to have this as a fallback, you know? It doesn't do a lot of damage, but once it's leveled up, if we can rapid fire it, it's not bad for 50 mana. Now it's 10 bash. We're already a much better character. Just having that is considerable. It's only 100 move cast time. That's pretty good. We're at the point now where we can kind of do Nature's Bow. It would be easier if we put some levels into it, which is probably what I'll do. I wouldn't mind experimenting with it and seeing how good it is. I almost want to get up to like 12 for the wooden shaft. But let's get a level on the bow. So now we're down to a 27.5% failure chance. Make sure I take the multivitamins, and we'll put some of my just crap-ass bandages on my character. And we're finally recovered from that horrific incident in which I almost died. I'm still kind of taken aback that I got through that. We're very lucky that I didn't destroy the bike when I accidentally rammed into that person. So let's say I want to... You can't currently fire your wood bow. Wait, why not? A recurve bow that fires endless arrows as long as it lasts. Yeah, I have the bow, actually. When you draw the string back for firing. But you notice I can't fire. Strength isn't high enough? That's too bad. That's true. Strength characters are, you kind of need it for them. That's too bad. Well, magic bow, trash! Just drop that shit on the ground. What is the range of the wooden shaft? If I want... Okay, so if I wanted to, I could try doing that. Not the most effective thing out there, considering the regen. Doesn't seem like this causes bleeding either, does it? I can do it a lot, though. But yeah, not exactly the most mana-efficient way of dealing with something like this. Because, yeah, against stuff with regen, we're gonna struggle. Unless we, get a bit more damage on this. Like, we can kind of rapid fire it out. Okay, so right now we're up to 15 bash damage for every, wooden shaft. Not bad. Honestly, at this point, we could probably go through and start clearing out some of those zombies. We are much, much, much stronger than we were before. Hello, Dragina. How you doing? Yep. We're playing as a grandma who is addicted to all of the drugs. We're doing the Golden Years retirement community start. It's a lot of fun. And I guess we're going to be a druid as well. We'll read until the sun comes up. And then we'll start exploring this town without quite as much fear. Again, this is a wonderful find. It's 10 a.m. Let's go. I can't go in there. This is just a house, right? Yeah. Or is it? Nah, this looks more central, doesn't it? There's a zombie. Yeah, we're not quite as much of a beast at this point as I thought, but there we go. I'm also not helpless. Swiss Army knife. I'll grab that. There's clearly some zombies up there. I don't like being tired. Sometimes, you know, we might just, like, fall asleep and then we're in deep shit. Can the character die of old age? You're gonna die way before that would even... even happen. I don't think they really bothered thinking that far ahead, because good luck trying that. Even once you get, like, really strong, you'll probably die to doing something stupid. Because if you get too careless, which, you know, sometimes it's kind of easy to... What? Okay, see, now this is why I need to turn off the 3D vision. Because somehow I am seeing that zombie in that basement. And, yeah, I don't know, that seems off. I think all the medical oddities are attributed to the blob. Yeah, no one's, like, you know, full-blown true blue human anymore. Okay, we woke up at 8 p.m. Okay, well, now that we're not about to pass out and go full-on Grandpa Simpson in the middle of a, you know, fight with a bunch of zombies. Now we got a zombie blending in up there, huh? Yeah. Yet. I'm not being grabbed, right? No. From the east, you hear crash, you hear an explosion. I don't know who's doing an explosion. What was the explosion? Yeah, I'm hearing explosions. Okay, that's a lot of stuff there. What kind of vehicle is this? A cargo van. There might actually be some stuff in the back that could be interesting. I want to see what's back here, too. Guess I'm gonna have to deal with this. Okay, I need to... Oh, I'm not even hitting him, am I? Okay, we need to get some distance. Where did the dog go? Still explode. Are the explosions I'm hearing actually them just whacking on the car? Okay, I'm just gonna start walking away because I don't know where that dog went, and at this point I actually have started to expend more of the mana than I was kind of counting on. I leave the stream to drive home from work. You've already killed another no. In fact, that's kind of the problem. It's still running around out there somewhere. And that kind of fills me with unease. Right? I saw it for a brief moment, then it was kind of gone. I don't know what's happening with that. There's a listener zombie over there, but again, we can't get through that laminated glass. It's pretty resilient, unless you're hitting it with, like, a high-caliber rifle. Yeah, I kind of thought we were already okay as far as damage goes, but I'm not sure that we are. That did not instill confidence. Because if I could get it down to, ideally, for regular zombies at least, like, maybe 2 shafts killing them, that'd be nice, because otherwise, I'm gonna get, like, overwhelmed. That's no good. We're up to 22 bash damage, which is, you know, a noticeable improvement, but yeah. I'm dehydrated and very hungry. Let's see if we can remedy that. Our, man, I, just had nothing but water. Filled up my gut with water, and I'm still thirsty. Okay, I'm turgid, but yeah, we are super tired. I'm pushing it. You know, there is actually a spell that summons cats, so I could literally be a crazy cat lady. I don't know what school that is of, like, magic, but it's probably not biomancy, so I'm probably safe. It would make sense if that was also a druid spell, but I don't know for sure. All right, we still have light, which is awesome. Now, let's try out our new and improved spell here. Trying to find a specific, like, martial arts pamphlet is just such a nightmare in this game. Okay, I'm in trouble. Oh, shit. That thing just kind of covered me in acid a little bit. Right? Are we okay? Maybe it only got a spritz. What do you have the mutation rate set to? Yeah, it feels quick, doesn't it? It feels quick. Big Lebowski and CDDA. I don't know. We could try it. What would his stats be? What would you make? What would you make the dude's stats? Like, I'm actually asking. I don't know. I shouldn't be sprinting. Speaking of which, fat zombie spotted. Can I already hit you from here? This has pretty good range. This is a decent spell. There's that hazmat zombie. Let's see. Access messages. Seriously? My son just told me he keeps receiving advertisements in the mail for a nursing home. He told me your company runs it. Are you trying to get rid of me? You're sick. I demand you have your CEO call me. Jamie Forrest, community resident, unit AO2. Hello, I am once again requesting your help with my neighbor in B10. There are loud sounds from all times of the day. He claims her grandkids are visiting, but they are there every day. There's a bad smell coming from Unit B07. Please look into it, thanks. Everyone, you are to follow your appropriate lockdown protocols at your discretion. With the recent events as they are, we must do our utmost to ensure that our goals remain priority. Community managers, lock down the community appropriately. Tell the residents it is for their protection, but do not let them leave. We need them for the Big Pappy project to be successful. I'm going to send you some contacts who can discreetly install a heavy security gate. You will continue to receive your bonus pay as agreed upon. Do not lose sight of our important endgame. Yeah, hidden safe rooms. Access main drives. Can't get in, huh? That was the only one that worked, I think. Is this where I wanted to go originally? Pretty much, yeah. This will open the gate up, and then we could get our bike out of here and finally leave this community if we want to. Although, after reading the messages on that computer, I kind of want to look around some more. We do have a couple of zombies to get rid of here, though. On the other side of this wall, that is. And there's quite a few over there. But I would like to avoid aggroing at all. Yeah, I have basically no ability to run, so I have to be super careful. If I get overwhelmed and I don't have, like, a car or something to jump on, zip away, then that's pretty much that. Have I been down here? Oh, there was a boomer! No! Okay, I need to find a boomer. Because there was a couple of other boomers going around. Because then I can get some levels of dodge. Unless they patch that. I'm gonna be so sad if they patch that. That was fantastic. Hey, that's a holster and it's not even dirty? I'll take it. I'll take it. That's pretty good. Hi. Leggings. Oh, man. Is there any water in this? Okay. Our turgidity has been reinforced. Okay, we got our crowbar in the bike basket. Unfortunately, is the battery draining or have I just used a lot of it up? I've used a lot of it up. Well, that's kind of dangerous. You need solar power! Look, I'm gonna run into something and fuck it up. So, I mean, it's... But, yeah, that would be nice. You know, now that you mention it... how bad is it to, because we even have an electric car over here. The engine's destroyed on this, to be clear, so it's kind of a loss. What's the best way to, like, grind mechanics? If I could do that real quick, that would be nice. We'd be, kind of set up for a little while. We have the tools, I'm sure, back up here. There were so many tools. Seat belts to start. Well, I'm gonna look for a book, because the seatbelt method sucks. Wait, did the book could I already start reading? Oh, I can start reading the one book, Under the Hood. I thought I couldn't for some reason. Best ways books, I don't feel like it's worth doing any other way, personally. It's too dark to read? Okay. Is there any merit to staying on foot in this game? It's silent. Like, dead silent. You know, there is I know there's a zombie down here, and I haven't been able to check this out, and I'm kind of curious about it. There's a rabbit? Why didn't you kill the rabbit? I mean, I guess, you know, good for the rabbit, but, I'm confused. We're still at normal weight. We started overweight. I need to just start eating, though. Like, uncooked bacon and butter, go to town. Don't mind if I do. And just squirt some ketchup in there to top it off. And, 2 multivitamins, you know, to make it healthy. Running out of, water here. Yeah, it's getting to that point. We could spend more time in this community if we wanted to. But I probably should just focus on, you know, getting the mechanics levels up, because that will pay off. Okay, now we have mechanics 1. We can train up to 3 here. Now, you can make some... I've seen people make, effectively land battleships in this game. You're kind of limited to your own creativity and how much shit you're willing to put up with in terms of driving around and not smashing into every shrub, right? I think there is a limit somewhere, but I don't... You know, you're probably not going to run into it. Because you probably, if you're anything like me anyway, you do appreciate a degree of mobility, you know, being able to weave between stuff. It gets annoying when you hit a shrub and it destroys like 8 solar panels. Yeah, the knotweed. Oh yeah, I keep running into the stupid Japanese knotweed. It has murdered so many of my solar panels. Okay, when I ran over the family of raccoons, that was like, you gotta understand, I had just started playing this game. I had no idea what I was doing, and almost all of my driving was actually accomplished through the auto drive function. And then you take that person who my previous experience of trying to drive was finding a fully functional car in a junkyard and then proceeding to Austin Powers it between like two refrigerators until it was a wreck. No. Look, I was learning, okay? What do you want from me? I blame your thirst for animal murder. I was not a competent driver. I mean, you might be like, you're still not. And you wouldn't be wrong, but I was really fucking bad. This is important to understand. Well, that's another solar panel. Can I install a solar panel? I need Mechanics 4 to install the solar panel that I just took off. My theoretical is 3. Maybe I should just start taking stuff off. If I can. Nah, it's not enough. It has to be sufficiently challenging. Oh, that's just a balloon? I thought it was a condom. I guess I'll take the balloon. Can I still use the balloon? Yeah, I can. Okay, a balloon is about as good as a condom. We're actually having to paddle around like a peasant now. So how long do you think I'm gonna go before I break all the solar panels I'm about to put on this thing? Also, I can mount a gun on it? What? I don't even have a turret mount, right? Requires a turret. Okay, yeah. I was surprised it even gave me that, because, yeah, I don't even have a turret mount. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just wait. That's just too much grinding. I could try to go around every vehicle and do it, but we'll just leave. We got some mechanics, maybe not mastery, but proficiency here, right? Every condom is a balloon, not every balloon is a condom. Where do I want to try going here? Okay, maybe I can just pull back. Okay. People did all kinds of stuff trying to figure that out. I heard of, like, what, sheep's intestines? I don't know. People were definitely experimenting with what they had. I don't know how, but every once in a while, the history of condoms. Look, you know, history's important. I have no idea where these secret areas are here, but we just made it out. There's a motel up the road. Let's go hit that up, see if there's any pamphlets. Tell us where the nearby cities are. Yeah, my CDDA character had scurvy. I personally, in real life, have not had scurvy. I quite enjoy citrus.